Well, folks, for those of you who are just joining us, which is most likely anybody that's watching, we'd like to welcome you to high school basketball brought to you by NBC Watertown. We had some issues with getting the stream to go live for the first half of action, but we're delighted to be here and live for you on NBC Watertown's YouTube channel for the second half of tonight's game. We're here in Philadelphia, New York, watching the Indian River Warriors play the South Jefferson Spartans. I'm Connor Lalone. I'll take you through our action. And Zach Zabriskie on the switcher. Three-pointer from South Jeff is banked in for Madison Flieger. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Carter Thieser on our camera tonight here in Philadelphia. In the first half, it was pretty much all Indian River, and the player making that pass, Allison Lamora, has been pretty dominant for the Warriors in several different aspects of the game tonight. We've seen her a couple different times make those passes from the top of the key down low. First free throw for Marcel misses short. Second free throw off the front of the iron and rebounded by Caitlin Whitley for South Jeff. Brooke Perry will bring the ball up the court for the Spartans. Whitley driving into the paint, spins, shot blocked by Allison Lamora. Pretty significant height difference there in that matchup. Caitlin Whitley listed at 5 foot, and Lamora listed at 6'1". Shot attempt from Liz Chapman is no good. Rebounded by Indian River. Here's Marcel bringing the ball up the court. She's going to bring it to this near corner and hand it off for Kira Lalone. Back to Marcel. Marcel guarded tightly by Hodges. Dish to Lamora down low against the much smaller Caitlin Whitley, but the shot's no good. Here's Whitley bringing the ball up the court for the Spartans. Shot attempt up and is long over the basket from Madison Flieger, and eventually will bounce out of bounds. Indian River will take possession. Kira Lalone will inbound to Raven Marcel, who has been carrying the ball all night for the Warriors. Top of the arc, posting up before spinning and looking to pass is Isabella Davis. Down low for Lamora, deflected, but Lamora comes up with it. Top of the arc, Davis puts up a three off the back of the iron, rebounded by Whitley. And Whitley will bring the ball up the court. And plenty of space on that far sideline. Calling for the ball to put up the three was Hodges. Shot was no good, but an offensive rebound gives the Spartans a second chance. Shot that time for Brooke Perry was short. Rebounded by the Warriors. Here's Marcel, guarded tightly by Brooke Perry. Thought about the three-pointer, did Michaela Dellis. Instead, it's going to be a two-point look for Raven Marcel, and that one's going to bounce off the iron and in for 2 points for the Indian River Warriors. Whitley for Hodges, who puts up a shot, no good. Looked like some contact there, no whistle. Here's Marcel. Picked up her dribble, down low for Lamora, loses a handle on it. Last touch by the Spartans. It was Liz Chapman who got a hand in there and deflected it. And actually we're going to have a change in heart from the official, and South Jeff will get the ball. We're going to say last touch by Lamora. Here's Perry dishing out to the near sideline. It's Chloe Elmer. All the way back to Whitley. Elmer down low. Whitley puts up a three. No good. Bounces out of play. So turnover on the missed three-pointer from Caitlin Whitley. And Marcel will dribble for the Warriors. Marcel now double teamed, fouled, I believe, on the shot. Looks like the foul will go against Chloe Elmer of the Spartans. That'll be her first. And it will send Raven Marcel to the line for the Warriors. First shot bounces off the front of the iron and in. We're going to have a lane violation on the free throw attempt from Marcel, and South Jeff will take over. Just over 4.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Indian River leads 39-13. Down low in the paint and losing the ball was Brianna Morahan. And eventually the ball was touched out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. Indian River takes over. Here's Marcel with the ball again. Guarded by Brooke Perry. Screen from Davis. Now Dallas in the far corner. Looks for Lamora in the paint. Taken away by South Jeff. Up the court comes Perry. Nearly lost it. Able to find Stay, and Stay traveled. So another turnover for the Spartans. Spartan head coach Michelle Whitley arguing that she didn't see a travel there. And to be honest, I didn't necessarily see one myself. Taken away for the Spartans and put in for 2 points on the fast break. Brianna Morahan with a nice layup in transition. Marcel dishes to Dallas. Davis now driving into the paint, blocked off, and she'll shoot 2. Isabella Davis driving into the paint. Foul will go against Morahan, her second. So 2 shots for Isabella Davis. First one's too strong off the back iron. Here's the second from Davis. It's good. And the Warriors have scored 40. They lead 40-15. Perry to Morahan. To Stay. To Elmer. Top of the arc is Flieger. Flieger again down low for Elmer. Picks up her dribble. Finds Stay, takes a dribble and puts a shot up. Very nearly brought in by Elmer. Instead, it's a rebound for Bella Davis. Ball poked away by Elmer and stolen by the Spartans. Shot attempt is blocked. Shot was taken by Perry and blocked by Marcel. Marcel able to reel that one in and find Michaela Dallas on that far sideline. Another loose ball. This one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. And we're going to have a couple of substitutions. Looks like Brianna Smith is going to check in for the Spartans, and Breeden Malone is going to check in for the Warriors. Kaya Dallas on this near side finds Marcel in the post. Spinning, putting a shot up, and it's good. Good post move from Raven Marcel that time to get that one up and in for the basket. Stay's going to take a long 3-pointer and nearly make it. Rebounded by Marcel. Malone on this near side, going to dribble into the paint and then dish out to Davis. Davis finds Lamora and then pass to Marcel. Here's Lamora again. Gets her own rebound and misses. Another third offensive rebound before the ball is eventually brought in by the Spartans. Rebound for Chloe Elmer, and the ball will be brought up the court by Brianne Smith. Shot attempt for Stay is short, but Stay ends up with the ball again. This time rebounded by Isabella Davis, who's going to bring the ball up the court for the Warriors. Driving, cutting into the paint, and fouled was Isabella Davis. And that will send Isabella Davis to the line for 2 shots. Foul will be against Claire Stay, her first. But before that, we will have a timeout. I'm going to send it to Zach Zabriskie, who's going to tell you about our sponsors tonight.
Thank you very much, Connor. Let's thank the sponsors for tonight. We are a little bit of mishaps at the beginning of this game, but we're glad to get you this at the second half. Let's thank Farney's first of all. If you're looking to do any remodeling projects, check out Farney in Carthage. They have everything you could ever need or want. Farney's in Carthage is on Route 26, and they can help you build your dream remodeling right in front of you. If you're looking for lumber, they have a lumberyard right in shop, and it'll help you out with some home building. If you're looking for Massey's Furniture Barn, check out Massey's Furniture Barn's January clearance sale. It's going live now, and you can save up to 70%. Shop Massey's Furniture Barn. Right back to you, Connor.
Thank you, Zach, and thank you to all of our sponsors of our live streams of high school athletics here on NBC Watertown. We'll get back to action following the timeout. It'll be 2 free throws for Isabella Davis of the Indian River Warriors. First free throw from Davis is good. Second off the short iron, rebounded by Indian River. Back out to Davis up top, and now Marcel. Marcel guarded by Smith. Marcel finds Davis again. Good pass into the paint for Marcel, who spins and puts up a shot with the right hand and in for 2 points. Good work from Davis to find Marcel down low in the paint. And good work from Marcel to put that one up and score it. Elmer now in the far corner, cuts inside, gets to the basket, puts up a shot, no good. And the ball is offensively rebounded by South Jeff. Another shot, no good, and another offensive rebound. This one's going to be held. And the possession arrow will favor the Warriors, and they'll take possession under the basket. Good round of applause from the bench for Raven Marcel as she exits the game. Checking in is Kira Lalone, who has the ball now, guarded by Smith. Davis with a long pass to Lalone on the near side, finds eventually Walker down low, but the ball is taken away by Elmer. South Jeff now looking to get into a rhythm offensively. Here's Claire Stay. Finds Madison Flieger. Now Lily Mara hands off to Brianne Smith, who will dribble. Thought about the shot. Madison Flieger thought about that, taking that three-pointer, letting it fly. Here's Claire Stay. Elmer's going to take the shot. Shot did hit the rim, but the clock expired, and the third quarter will end. It's a 30-point lead for the home team, the Indian River Warriors, who lead 45-15 following 3 quarters of play here in Philadelphia, New York.
Crazy game so far, Connor. Crazy game. Indian River taking a pretty hefty lead.
Well, it's what I think most of us would have expected. Obviously, as a South Jeff alum, I think maybe I was a little optimistic about their chances heading into this one, but South Jeff's had a rough season for them by their standards, obviously, with the success they've seen under Pat Bassett, and then even after Bassett's retirement under Michelle Whitley. They've had some serious talent with Jackie and Abby Pittick. And obviously it's going to be difficult for any of this team to follow in those footsteps, but they're young. It's a significantly young roster, and I think despite their rough season, they will have things to take away from as a young team in the middle of really rebuilding. But Indian River has been extremely dominant, and it's really just been Allie Lamora, and especially in the second half, it's been Isabella Davis who's been taking over offensively for the Warriors. We'll get back to action as the three-pointers put up and rebounded by Davis, and then she's fouled. That was a three-pointer attempt for Madison Flieger. That was rebounded by Davis. Davis will bring the ball up the court now for the Warriors. On the near side, there's Breland alone who passes back to Davis. Ball is loose, but controlled by the Warriors. And then traveled. Kira Lalone traveled after picking up that loose ball. Took a hop step and then another step. Just one too many. And turnover on the traveling violation. Here's South Jeff with the ball now. Lily Mara. Up top now for Chloe Elmer. Loses the ball, looked like off of her knee. And Indian River will take over. Bella Davis bringing the ball up the court now, guarded by Brianne Smith. Davis and Smith again. Nearly lost it, but able to keep possession. And then on the give and go, cutting to the paint, Sierra Walker, but unable to control the pass. And it'll be turned over. South Jeff ball. Checking into the game for the Spartans is Trinity Brimmer. As well as Savannah Hodges. Lily Mara puts up the long two. Unable to save it. Good effort, though, from Brimmer. And it'll be Indian River ball as the ball goes out of bounds under the basket. Here's Davis bringing the ball up the court for the Warriors. Davis cutting onto the left and then spinning back onto the right. Long two-pointer put up by Walker's. No good. Rebounded by Clara Stay, who will bring the ball up the court for the Spartans. Wide open is Hodges, who puts up a long three, and it's good for Savannah Hodges, the three-pointer. Screen set either side for Isabella Davis. Elected to pass. Davis now driving in, putting in, finds Walker down low in the post. Unable to reel that pass in and off of her foot and out of play. South Jeff will take over. Smith with the ball, finds Stay. In the far corner is Brimmer. Now Smith commits the offensive foul. A little too much shoulder on that one for Brianne Smith. And Caitlin Whitley's going to check into the game for Clara Stay for the Spartans. It's Davis now doing most of the ball carrying for the Spartans, and as I say that, she passes it off to Kira Lalone, who was called for a carry. So another turnover. And it will be Caitlin Whitley who brings the ball up the court quickly for the Spartans. She finds Smith, who puts up a three. No good. Rebounded, well, almost rebounded by Indian River and then deflected out of play by the Spartans. And Indian River will take the ball. Davis inbounds for Kira Lalone. Guarded by Whitley. Ball touched away and then deflected out of bounds. The initial deflection by Smith, and then the ball touched out of bounds by Trinity Brimmer. In the post is Kaya Dellis, who kicks back out to Davis. On the near side is Lalone cutting in, using the right hand, no good. Ball loose. And pulled free by Davis. Eventually, the ball will go out of play. It was a pass from Breland Lalone looking for Sierra Walker down low in the paint. The ball just unable to be reeled in, had a little bit too much mustard on it, and will find its way out of bounds. South Jeff will take over. Here's Caitlin Whitley on the ball. Finds Savannah Hodges on the near side. Hodges driving in. Contact there, blocking foul, and that will send Hodges to the line for 2 free throws. Foul will be against Breland Lalone for Indian River. Her first. First shot from Hodges is good. Should be no surprise seeing as how Savannah Hodges is South Jefferson's leader in free throws taken, free throws made. Second one is also good. Inbound from Davis. And it'll be Lalone to bring off. Ball up the court. Lalone guarded by Whitley. Good screen from Kaya Dellis, and a three-pointer too strong off the back of the rim and backboard. And in fast break opportunity for the Spartans. It was Brianna Moorhan on the initial attempt, and then the offensive rebound for Hodges, who was subsequently fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That one will be against Bella Davis. That'll be her 3rd foul. First free throw for Hodges is just short off the front iron. Second for Hodges, also no good. This one too strong, but she gets her own rebound and will cut into the paint, put a shot up. Unfortunate roll, rebounded by the Warriors. In transition now is Lalone. Loses the ball and brought in by the Spartans. Looking to go down quickly down the court. Monahan puts a shot up and rebounded eventually by Hodges. And then before Brimmer could put the shot up, she was whistled for a travel. So 3.5 minutes to go in tonight's game. It's been all Indian River. In this one, as we may have expected, Indian River, the owners of a 10-1 record on the season, it's set to move that to 11-1. Their only loss on the road at West Hill. As I mentioned before, West Hill, one of the best teams in Section 3, perennially in basically every sport. Shot is up and in from Breland Lalone for the Warriors. Pass just out of the reach of Savannah Hodges. That pass from Whitley. So here on this near side, inbounded by Isabella Davis. And Kira Lalone will dribble in. Whitley looked to pick her pocket, but was unable to. Good ball movement by Indian River. Gets the ball to this near side. Here's Davis in the near corner. Pass to Lalone out top, guarded by Whitley. Good screen by Davis. Davis now with the ball, driving in. Puts a shot up off the glass, and no good. Offensive rebound by Kaya Dellis. Looked like a long 2, was no good. But eventually the offensive rebound and the shot in for Isabel Davis for 2 points. Three-pointer was attempted to look by Dellis, but was just short. On this near side, Lily Mara finds Caitlin Whitley, who dribbles the ball, loses control of it, and it'll be taken away by Indian River. It's Breland Lalone with the ball. I'm going to pass it to Kira Lalone, and then Kira will get the ball back. Davis now at the top of the arc. There's Mia Cuppernell. Brady Malone driving in, putting up a shot, no good. And we're going to get a whistle. Looked like it may have been a jump ball. And South Jeff will take possession. So bringing up the court now is Brooke Perry. Finds Lily Mara, who puts up a shot, no good. Ball will go out of bounds, last touched by the Spartans. And Indian River will take control. So the Warriors leading 49-20 with a minute and 40 to go here in the third quarter. Players set to check in for either team at the next stop and play. Shot up. No good on the attempt from Lalone. While rebounded by the Spartans and brought up the court by Brooke Perry. Perry now finds Mara. Mara's shot is no good. And another jump ball. Indian River will keep possession. And we're going to have changes now for both teams. Looks like Isabella Bellis has checked in for Indian River. There she is on the ball. She finds Hannah Luke, who also checked in. This one's taken away. And lots of contact on the shot. Pierre Lalone not thrilled with that foul call, but there was plenty of contact. It'll send Brooke Perry to the line for two shots with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. First shot from Perry. Too strong off the back iron. That was Lalone's first foul. Obviously not going to play a factor in this game as Perry's second free throw is good. That foul obviously won't matter with only a minute left. Bellis back to Lalone. Lalone doubled in the corner. Able to get out of it. Passing now to Macy Catlin. Three-pointer attempted by Lalone is short. And that one's going to go out of bounds, last touched by Mia Cuppernell of Indian River. And the Spartans will take the ball with 38.7 on the clock. Perry bringing the ball up the court now. She's going to find Morahan and back to Perry. Driving in. Good move by Perry. Gets all the way to the basket. Unable to finish. And offensive rebound, though, for the Spartans leads to a foul. And they'll inbound the ball under the basket. That'll be the first foul charged against Hannah Luke of Indian River. Driving, cutting to the basket with a free lane and an easy 2 points for Caitlin Whitley. No, correct that. That's Brooke Perry, who was driving to the basket there, able to put that one in with the right hand. Excellent move to get to the basket and get the layup. And Indian River seems set to just run this one out now. Good pressure, though, by the Spartans as the clock will expire. And Indian River will win this one here in Philadelphia, New York. 49-23, they'll move to 11-1 on the season. And they'll win both games of their season series with the South Jefferson Spartans in a game that they dominated pretty much from the first quarter and never really looked back. It was pretty much a team effort, but obviously Allie Lamora and Bella Davis played a big part for the Warriors. And they'll move to 11-1, as I mentioned, their only loss at West Hill. And so obviously big things in the plans for this Indian River Warriors girls basketball team. For NBC Watertown, I've been Connor Lalone. Zach Zabrisky's been on the controls, and Carter Thieser on the camera. For everyone else at NBC Watertown, thanks for watching.